In this video, we're going to be seeing why viral products are so bad.
The internet has turned buying random junk into a personality. Every other week, there's
That's
a
true.
must-have product blowing up, and
Like
if you don't own it,
Labubus.
people act like you're living in the Stone Age. TikTok makes it look like these things are magical, life-changing, revolutionary, but when
And
you
it's
actually
always
get one, it's
TikTok.
always the same story. It's just a regular product with good PR, and it's never something useful. It's always cups, drinks, pillows, headphones, basic stuff we already had. But
It's
people
the-
fall for it every
it's
time
so
because nobody
basic.
wants to admit they wasted money on something mid. So instead, they hype it up like it's the best thing ever just to feel better about blowing $70 on a water jug. The truth is, these
Yeah,
products don't
literally.
blow up because they're good. They blow up because they look good in a 15-second TikTok. It's not about function, it's about clout. It's consumerism
Dubai
dressed up as a
chocolate.
trend, and everybody's too busy posting about it to realize they've been scammed. So today we're going through the most
That's
overhyped
true.
product the internet has ever lost its mind over, the stuff people pretend is life-changing when really it's just a waste of shelf space. Alright, let's start it
those
off by upsetting some
Labubus?
people. Crumble cookies. Listen, I'll be fair,
Crumble
Crumble isn't the worst
cookie.
thing in the world. Some of the cookies taste alright, but
Crumble
the way
cookie
that
is
people hype these
gross.
things up, that's what makes them unbearable. Crumble isn't even about dessert, it's about marketing. The pink box, the weekly flavor drops, the TikTok
true.
reviews. It's all designed to
Because
make you
they're
feel like
not
you're
even
part of an
good.
event. When you actually sit down and eat one, you realize pretty quick it's just a cookie. It's just a giant over-frosted cookie. And they're heavy. Like, you
Literally.
can't casually eat Crumble 2 bites in and you're already tapping out.
What in the world?
Some of them push 700 to 800 calories
guess he
each.
found
That's
it
not a
good.
snack. That's a full meal disguised as a dessert. What usually happens
so
is
many
you buy a
calories.
box, you try a couple flavors, you post it on your story, and then half of them end up in the fridge until they harden into hockey pucks. Crumble isn't really a food, it's more of an activity. And the fans that treat the weekly
Yeah,
flavors like
literally.
sneaker drops, you know, oh my god, Fruity Pebble cheesecake is back. Cool, but it, it still tastes like every other Crumble flavor. Sugar stacked on sugar with some cereal thrown on top. So, yeah, Crumble isn't terrible,
Ew,
but it's nowhere near
gross.
worth the hype. It's like dessert cosplay. Next up is matcha. Matcha went from being a traditional
Matcha?
Japanese tea to TikTok's favorite
Matcha is
personality trait.
disgusting.
Y'all gotta let know something, man. I'm a matcha now, man. I like this shit. It's cooler, it's smoother, it's matcha. nigga.
Every influencer is holding a
Yeah, it's
$7 green
matcha.
latte like it's liquid enlightenment. And here's the thing, it looks cool in photographs, it looks nice, but the matcha that most people drink tastes like chalky grass. Like, let's be real, half the matcha
It's
lovers
literally
aren't in it for the
grass.
flavor, they're in it for the aesthetic. It's the official drink of, I need to look productive in a coffee shop. And the way it's marketed is hilarious. People act like matcha is a miracle potion, it boosts energy, clears your skin, it adds 5 years to your life. Meanwhile,
It's
you're
just
drinking
gross.
2 scoops of green powder whipped into milk and sugar. Like, that's not skincare. Again, that's just like Diet Starbucks. It also got TikTokified
It
into
literally is
everything.
Diet
Matcha
Starbucks.
cake, matcha donuts, matcha ice cream, matcha protein bars. At this point, matcha isn't even tea. It's like a
Matcha
flavor
is literally
filter that
everything.
brands slap on products to upcharge you $3. So, like I said, it's like Crumble. It isn't awful, but I hate that it's just plastered everywhere and it's been made into everything that it's not, like cookies and ice cream. Just let it be tea. Also, we need to stop
Just
pretending
keep
that
it
it's
as
some
tea.
divine superfood. Most of it tastes like lawn clippings with oat milk. The thing about matcha, too, is it didn't just become a drink trend, it also downgraded into straight brain rot. Like, people will just say
It is brain
matcha out
rot.
loud the same way they spam skibbity or gyat. No context, no setup, just random noise to fill space. Like, you'll see a video of someone's cat knocking over a cup, and someone will just write, oh, matcha. Like, again, like, it just means nothing. It's just
It really
the internet's
means,
new
like,
sound
literally
button. That's how you
nothing.
know a word has officially died, when it stops being used for its real meaning and starts getting thrown around as noise. It's cooked when matcha went from a tea to a meme to brain rot in under a year. At this point, people don't even drink it
It's
anymore. They
literally
just know
brain
it like it's
rot.
an inside joke
It's just
with the
TikTok
entire
brain
internet.
rot.
All right, next we got to talk about the Stanley Cup craze.
The
so
Stanley
this
Cup?
was
Oh
literally
my
just a
God,
water
those are so
bottle, but the internet
annoying.
turned it into a
I hate
cult.
how people just,
lining
like,
up
rave
outside
about
of
those
Target at
things.
6 a.m. like it's the PS5 drop, all for a cup with a handle. The funniest
A
part
little
is,
water
it's not
bottle
even
with a
special. It doesn't
handle.
make the water taste better, doesn't hydrate you faster. It's just one big old cup. But because TikTok decided that it was aesthetic, now you've got moms brawling in the aisle over pastel colors. The resale market is even worse. People are flipping limited edition Stanleys for triple the price. Imagine
really
explaining to
are.
someone that you just paid $200 for a thermos. Bro, you could have gone to Walmart and bought a hydro flask for $20. Same result, less embarrassment. And don't get me wrong, like, the cups are fine. They hold the water. They keep it cold. But people act like owning one is, it's like a personality thing now. I'm a Stanley girl. No, you're just you're hydrated. At this point, the Stanley
Yeah,
Cup
you just
is not
drink
a
water like
bottle,
everyone
it's just like a
else.
status symbol. The cup isn't even about holding water, it's about holding clout. So luckily this one's kind of died out. It was a lot bigger in 2024, but nonetheless, it was definitely a ridiculous time. And then there's
That
the
was
Labubu.
crazy.
These creepy little
Labubu?
goblin dolls that somehow turned into the new status symbol. They started just as collectible toys from Pop Mart, but now people treat them like designer bags.
Comment down
Whole
below if
adults
you
are
own a
lining up,
Labubu. I
dropping
wanna
hundreds,
see.
fighting over blind boxes to get a bug-eyed gremlin with fangs. The hype is insane. Celebrities started posting them, and suddenly everyone's like, OMG, I need a Labubu. Need? Bro, you are 30 years old. Why are you beefing with middle
You
schoolers
don't need
over
any
a
of
toy
that.
that looks like it crawled out of a gas station claw machine? This also has one of the most absurd
You
resale
need to pay your
markets. People are
taxes.
flipping these things for hundreds of dollars. Some are going for thousands. Imagine paying fucking rent money for a plushie that looks like a Furby on bath salts. And the collectors
A
act
literal
like it's
Furby.
culture. They'll
It
be like,
really
no,
is
no,
a
you don't get it.
Furby.
It's about the art. No, bro, you're gambling on blind boxes until you finally pull the rare one. It's not art. It's like Pokemon cards for cornballs. Labubus aren't cute. They aren't luxury. They aren't culture. They are overpriced
Labubus are
gremlins that
weird.
TikTok convince you to worship. This product might have had one of the fastest deaths I've ever seen, though. Like, the hype died so fast on these. For a month straight, they were everywhere. Blind boxes were sold out instantly. Resellers were charging crazy money for them. People were clipping them to their bags like trophies. But just as fast as it blew up, it vanished.
really-
Nobody cares
it
anymore.
really
You
was
don't see
like
the posts,
that.
you don't see the lines outside Pop Mart, and those rare ones that people spent hundreds on, they are collecting dust on the shelves. It's the same life cycle as almost every overhyped product. They skyrocket because TikTok and then crash the second the next shiny thing comes out. Labubu went
That's
from
really
a rare
how it
collectible to a
goes.
random plushie in record time. Now let's talk about Prime.
We got Prime, boys.
Prime?
We got Prime.
Oh, that's the KSI drink.
Prime, boys. We got Prime.
That's the brain
Listen,
rot
let's be real,
drink.
Prime is dead, but when it launched, it was everywhere. Kids were hoarding it. Stores were selling out. People were paying scalper prices for plastic bottles of candy water.
They literally
Logan Paul and
were.
KSI had half the world convinced that Prime was the second coming of Gatorade, but now nobody cares. The shelves are full, the hype is gone, and the only people still drinking it are middle schoolers who think that the ice pop flavor makes them athletes. And honestly, it was never that good to begin with. Every flavor
Prime
tasted
isn't
like
even that
liquid Jolly
good.
Ranchers.
Dude,
You
it's
drink half a
gross.
bottle and instantly feel your teeth start dissolving. It wasn't hydration, you know, it was just influencer juice. The label might have
really
said
is just
hydration drink, but
influencer
the ingredient
juice.
list said pre-diabetes in a bottle. The funniest part was the resale craze. You know, people were paying $20 to $30 a bottle during the peak. Imagine telling your kids that
$20
you
to
spent sneaker money on a
$30.
Logan Paul Kool-Aid. This thing was a total fad,
Why
and
was
now
it
it's
so
sitting in clearance
expensive?
aisle right next to Bang Energy. I definitely didn't get to all the overhyped products in this video, so if this video gets 10,000 likes, I will do a part 2. Let me know what I missed down in the comments below, and be sure to go check out my Spotify. I drop all my videos
Oh
there
my
early.
gosh,
But
those are
nonetheless,
some
thank you guys so
brain
much
rot
for watching this video.
products.
I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace.
Do you guys own any of these products?